And that is the trailer, ladies and gentlemen. Now, spoiler alert, I saw this from a leak like a few weeks ago, but I couldn't, show it because obviously it was a leak. So now we're going to take a look at it in today's video. Now, the first thing I want to take a look at is the map, because as I showed in yesterday's video, here is a map from H1Z1. Obviously, this is Pleasant Valley, the shopping center, everything that I talked about yesterday. This is the size that the Anarea map will be, 3x3. And they've basically taken a map that is that size and added West Beach, Viler Village, Viler Factory, West River, Naira City, Depot, Ocean Costa, East Beach, East River, VA Prison, Santa Ana Town, Pleasant Lake, and Residential Roses, all into a map that is this size, 3x3. So it's a pretty small map, and this seems like a lot of area that has a lot of places to cover. Now, it does say in this that the alpha will be 60 players, not 80 like I said yesterday, so that makes it a little less hectic, but I do think that they're shooting for 80 when they fully release the game. Keep in mind, this is just an alpha. Now, the next thing I want to talk about is the looting, because it shows these loot boxes opening up, and as you can see spread around on the picnic tables, there are more of the loot boxes. This one in particular that's opening up, I have no clue what this is rising up out of it. It's a dog tag with a picture on it, and it looks like a nice ass, to be honest, but I think it's some kind of health thing on a plate, but I might be wrong. Gonna go out on a limb and say it's not a nice ass, but that's what it kind of looks like. Maybe it's like a speed boost thing for when your guy's running to work that ass, make it look good, you know what I'm saying? They got to keep the little kids around like the Fortnite does with all the ass, double cheeked up characters and stuff. But in all seriousness, I think it's some sort of health tag to, give you either armor or HP back. Now, I won't focus too much on this, but obviously you see the gas is just like H1, and then you see right here that the recoil is the exact same as H1. The AR shoots horizontal side to side, and when it shows the AK shoots in a V pattern like the old school recoil on the AK. And if you see the sniper here in a second, it also is a one hit to the head, like I was questioning if it was or not yesterday. It is a one hit to the head, but I was told in the comments that there are only 3 to a match, so only 3 snipers spawn into the map. And last, the guy uses the shotgun, blasts the dude like point blank, and it kills him in one shot. But we know how shotguns go in battle royales, so I wouldn't hold my breath on it. Other than that, it just shows that the release date will be 8/7/20, which is good because I will be going on a trip until the 3rd. Other than that, it seems to be getting good feedback on Twitter. My thoughts, I think it looks really good, but the map kind of is questionable because there's so many POIs in such a small area. It's going to be interesting to see how that plays out. I kind of like long distance, like 300-meter plus fights in battle royales, and this will definitely not have that because 300 meters is basically the entire map from one side to the other. On the other hand, small maps are extremely fun in my opinion, like Islands of Nine was, and I was told in the comments that Islands of Nine is a 4x5 map. And if you played Islands of Nine, it only had 50 people in a 4x5 map, and it was pretty hectic, so this will be even more hectic with 60 and a 3x3. Other than that, I think it looks pretty good. The character models look good, the gunplay looks good, the looting is really interesting. Hopefully it plays out good. I think the game gives me a really big Z1 vibe, not really Z2 vibe, but a Z1 vibe, and obviously this being an alpha, it kind of should, because obviously Z1 was in its early stages back then, and this is in its early stages now. If you go watch the 2015 alpha of H1Z1, it looks a hell of a lot different than what it looked like before the game ultimately ended. Maybe at some point I might compare old H1Z1, like original H1Z1 gameplay with this gameplay. Other than that, that's about all I have for you today. I kind of just wanted to talk about the trailer and, give my thoughts on it, to, break it down a little bit, and hopefully you guys did enjoy it. If you did, make sure to leave a like, go sub if you're new, I'd really appreciate it, and let me know if you're hyped to go play this when it comes out on the 7th. You guys killed it on the last video. I'm pretty sure it only got like 2 dislikes and well over 100 likes. I had like 200 views within the first 3 or 4 minutes of the video, so I really appreciate that, and I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Peace.